Hey y'all, my name is Cody Thompson. I just want to share a few things about me that, you know, that's just me. So this video is basically, like I said, about me. Well, let's start from the beginning, I guess. I was born November 14th, 1984. Um, I was also born with a condition called spina bifida, which basically just means that my spine was not formed correctly and caused it to protrude from my back, and the nerves that led my spine to my legs were damaged and non-working and non-salvageable, basically. So yeah, I'm in a wheelchair. Have been for a while. I mean, not my whole life, obviously. I didn't start using a wheelchair completely until I was in at least first grade, first or second grade. Yeah, first grade. Anyway, so let's see. I have two siblings. I have a brother who is 33. He was born year and a half, we're a year and a half, year and 5 months apart. I have a sister who just turned 19 in February. She is a great girl. She's everything. Let's see. So, what started my nursing home adventure? Let's see. Um, well, before we go into that part, let's go into basics of me, which is I was born spina bifida, but I was the only one in my family with a disability. Um, but I wasn't treated as someone with a disability because I went fishing, I went camping, I did a lot of things everyone else does. And of course, being raised around four or five boys up until my sister was born, I was pretty much a tomboy. You know, I did all the weird things boys did. I don't care. Let's see. So, about I would say fourth or fifth grade, I was bullied a lot because of my condition and just basically being scared of people, not having the confidence to be who I was, at home. I didn't carry that to school like I should have. Um, I basically would get pushed into lockers, nearly pushed downstairs, pushed into doors. I was basically, I would physically. I remember one time, uh, I was me and this dude I considered a friend. We were talking and messing around, and I smacked him, being playful, and he smacked the living hell out of me, and it hurt like hell. So, and he apparently didn't think it was funny when I was, smacking when I smacked him. So he smacked me really hard, and it just escalated from there. Just people, guys in particular, were would I had this one guy that would like ask me for my phone number because he said I was cute and he wanted to go out. So being me, didn't think nothing, didn't realize it was a joke, decided to do it. And when I went to meet with him, he never showed, and found out that it was that it was fake, and he really didn't give a damn about me. Um, let's see what else. Let me look at my notes. Sorry, to see where I can be at. And like I said, I didn't really have any friends that could help stick up for me because I went to normal school. Everyone there, no one there that I knew of had any kind of disability like mine. So, and I was not put into the special classes, which is weird because I really wanted to, because I could relate better to them. It seemed, but no, I wasn't qualified, I guess. Let's see. So yeah, after I was behind, obviously. I should have been, you know, graduated and everything by 2004, but 2002 actually. But I got held back in fifth grade, second grade, fifth grade, and in ninth grade. So yes, I was 18 years old in my second year of ninth grade when I finally decided that I couldn't handle the people or the situations and the surroundings anymore, and I decided to leave. You know, which wasn't obviously not a good idea. Was not really my choice, honestly. You know, I just nobody there looked after me, looked up for me. You know, like you see on YouTube and Facebook now. These people like girls with Down syndrome and stuff getting asked to proms and stuff like that. I was never any of that. I never had any of that. I went to an eighth grade dance by myself because nobody wanted to go with me. And pretty much just sat in the corner most of the night or in the little refreshment room and just hung out. Of course, got picked on and laughed at because I was by myself and I was actually wearing, a dress. I was actually, I girled up a little bit, I guess you would say, compared to what I usually wore to school, just like, sweatpants, sweatshirt, jacket, anything to cover myself up with, because I am, not a Barbie. So yeah, so when I was 15, my sister was born, 1998. Anyway, after I quit school, I stayed home for a while. Then on my couple days after my 20th birthday, I got a job at a Walmart in McGee, Mississippi, working just about. Well, I started out in lawn and garden, being a door grader and watering plants and just doing everything, and I loved it. I got to be around other people who didn't see me with a disability. They treated me like I was capable of doing whatever the heck I needed to do to get my job done, and I pretty much did until they just decided to stick me at the doors of the main place, which sucked because I don't like sitting still very very well. I'm not very good at sitting still. I like to move around. I like to interact. I like to interacting with people and you know helping people find things and answering phone calls, whatever I needed to do to keep busy. I loved doing that. I worked for about a year and a half, and then I started not feeling very well one day, and I missed a couple days of work because I was doing good. So I finally decided, what, I'm gonna go to the doctor or hospital, whatever, ER. Found a big hole on the side of my leg, about softball size, you would say, down to the bone. So I was admitted and had several skin grafts to get it fixed and cleaned up. Took about 3 months. So I returned to work July 18th of 2006. And it was a typical day. I mean, I was tired. I wasn't feeling, I was on medication, pain meds and stuff, and I was tired. I didn't feel good. But I stuck it out. I did my job the way I thought I was supposed to. Because, when I started, I didn't have any kind of training whatsoever. They do not tell you that you're supposed to check every single item that a person has. When they return something, they did not tell you to check everything. So, come, guess 8 o'clock that night, I was at my post at the door. Lady comes in, so like 20, 30 bags full of stuff. So I basically just tried to glance over and estimate what it was. Apparently, it was more than what she had told me and what I had figured, what I had thought. And so apparently, I cost the store money and they fired me. So that led to a lot of, depression and boredom, because I had nothing else to do. That job was everything to me. It wasn't about the money. It was just being out, being independent, being an adult. I got treated like I was an adult, which I liked. Um, So yeah, that went well for. So yeah, then I ended up the spot that I had ended up opening up again. No wait, let me rewind. Okay, 2007, a year after I lost my job, I somehow ended up with an infection in my right leg, right ankle, and they weren't able to save it because of my spina bifida, because I don't have any, feelings, and so they amputated it. So I have an amputated below the knee on my right side, um, and it wasn't healing, and it was it healed pretty well. And then, anyway, I ended up getting another problem area, in 2009. So I made the decision that I needed more care because I loved my mother. She was awesome, but she wasn't always there. No one. I would spend 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 at the most, by myself in a trailer, with just my dog to keep me company and the TV. So yeah, I wasn't getting the right care that I needed. So I checked into a nursing home in 2009, and like I said, it was scary, but it turned out to be pretty fun. The staff was really nice, and you could pretty much talk to them, and they were just normal people, and it was fun to had friends, not resident friends, maybe one or two, but mostly the staff, and it was great and everything. So that lasted for a while. So 2010, I went home for Christmas for a little while. Went back, or that year, that 2009 Christmas, that year. Everything's going good. Then I left, went home for a couple months, for about a year. Well, about a couple months actually. Then I ended up early 2010 in another nursing home in Clinton, Mississippi. I stayed there for a while, because like I said, I had pressure sore issues because I'm in a wheelchair, and I couldn't get, and I didn't have the proper care. Let's see, and so anyway, all that went down. I left that place, and it was like early July of 2011, like about the first week or two of July. I was at home. My mom had been really, really sick, but nobody knew how sick she was because she's always been the strong type. She never let anyone know when she was sick or when she wasn't feeling good or when something was wrong. So we never could convince her to go to a hospital or see a doctor or anything. But my dad finally made her go one day and found out she had cancer, full blown. Every inch of her body was riddled with cancer, and they gave us a year, which I thought was good. At least I had a year to deal with this. But unfortunately, that didn't work. That wasn't the case. No later than 2 weeks later of her starting her chemo, July 16th, 2011, she died. And I was pissed at God, at the doctors, at my dad, at everyone, because it was her and not me. When I should have been the one to go, not her, because I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was nothing. No, she was a mother. My sister was only 14 at the time. You know, my sister was still a baby to me. And so, yeah, I was upset. I was not happy. So, pretty much stopped caring about everything and anything. And I let myself get sick again. So I ended up in the hospital again for 2 weeks. And then I ended up in a nursing home August 11th of 2011. Which was like a month after, right? A month of my mom being dead, which was painful and very hard. But I made the conscious decision that My sister was 14. I do not want her to take care of me because my dad was not hardly ever home, but maybe once a week. And my sister was in school, and she was doing great. And I was not about to make her stop living her life to so I could have somebody to take care of me. That wasn't fair to her, and I'm not gonna do that to her. So I moved. Found a place, a nursing home in Purvis that I went to, and it was good. Then something crazy happened September of of 2011. This dork that you see behind me stalked my ass from Leaksville to Purvis. Because apparently he saw me at some kind of event and he was like, "Oh my God, she's so pretty. I gotta have her." So here comes Jackass. Here comes Bonehead over here. So yeah, I'm like, "Oh goody, yay!" I mean, I was excited actually because a lot of people have been telling me, "Oh, he's cute, he's young, you know, he has cerebral palsy, but he's cool." I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Somebody, you know, around my age to hang out with. And I'm like, ooh. And then when I saw his room and stuff, he's like, ooh, computer, satellite, good. I'm making friends with this dude. I ain't gonna lie. He had stuff that I needed, you know. I didn't have nothing. I barely had a TV. So I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. And he, you know, he was pretty cool to hang out with. You know, but then another crazy freaking thing happened. About 8 months or so into the relationship, Jackass over here, like, hey, let's get married. Go pick out your ring. I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Are you freaking crazy? But of course, I said yes. I mean, come on, look at him. Who would say no to that? To that goofy looking face. I know I'm being mean to him right now, but it's making him laugh, and I like when he laughs and smiles at me. I like when he laughs and smiles at me, so of course I'm gonna be mean to him a little bit. But I do love him. He's a butthole, but you know what man isn't? And he's my producer, so yeah. One for him, I wouldn't be here with you people. You're not editing my shit. Anyway, okay, so go to November 17th, 2 p.m., 2012. Here I am walking down the aisle to marry this bonehead. Well, shut up. They know what I mean. Come on. You're supposed to be seen, not heard. Typical man, always wanting to be part of the damn conversation. No, it's not about him. Why do y'all always do that? Why do y'all gotta make it all about you? Huh? Why you gotta butt in? Okay. Anyway, back to where we're at. Because if I don't get back on course, he's gonna get smacked because he's trying to make me laugh over here, and it's not funny. Anyway, where was I? Damn it. Okay, so yeah, we had the wedding at the nursing home. It was awesome. I loved my dress. It was a really pretty halter top with beads all around the front. That was not my original idea, though. But the purple dress that I did find just wasn't really flashy enough. I mean, it was a bridesmaid's dress, but it was purple, and I wanted purple, but it didn't really have a whole lot to it, you know? And it really wasn't my size. So I went with the white dress, because his grandmother would be happy that way, but whatever. Let's see. So, now, here we are. April 13th, 2017. We live in Columbia, Mississippi, in a nursing home with Bonehead over here. And so, in case any blondes or anybody that's watching that's not very good at math, that's like 4.5 years. Okay, so. I'm the boss. Remember, I can make fun of you. And anyway, so. But basically, I'm just going to tell you right now. This is me. I am 4'6". Yes, I'm very short from me. I'm 32, and I weigh over 200 pounds. But you know what? I don't give a damn. I can still move and do things for myself when I need to. And this is just for him. Okay? I don't care what people think. of how I look or what I do. This is just me. And if you don't like it, oh well. But so when you watch this video and you're in the comments, I don't need you pointing out that, oh, you're ugly, oh, you're fat, because newsflash, bitches, I already knew that. I'm not stupid and I'm not blind. Okay. If you don't like it, that's your prerogative. I don't need you to tell me that. I don't need you to tell me that because you know, yeah, I'm not the Barbie and I'm not gonna be the Barbie. So, but let me tell you about some of my interests before I end this video. I love YouTube. I love my YouTube people. The people I love on YouTube are Rob Dyke because he's just crazy as hell. I love him. Kaylee Elise has some interesting stuff. I love her. She's funny. Anything paranormal, I watch. Anything paranormal. The Paranormal Junkie, the Paranormal Scholar, Huff Paranormal, just to name a few. I watch the Madcon. I do like One Direction. I watch a lot of their videos, even though I know I'm never ever gonna get to meet them in person because, hello, ew, you know. I've seen their meet and greets. Them girls are way better looking than me, but it's okay. I'm cool with that, you know. And I have Twitter, which is at Lady Raven 2017. You can follow me there if you like, but don't be hating because I don't care. And even though I follow, Harry Styles, all of them, and they don't follow back or even respond to anything that I message or reply, for them like they would, like apparently everybody else says they do for other fans. That's okay. I'm cool with this. Guess I'm not their fan type, I'm not the type of fan they want to be seen with, and that's fine. Whatever. I like Five Sauce, Again, I will never meet them. I would love to, because Luke, Michael, hello. Well, Ashton, really. Michael's cool. He's funny. He's goofy. He's got great hair. But let's face it, he's a nut. He's crazy, okay? And I love him, but I love him to death. Zayn is my man. I love One Direction, but Zayn, oh my God, Zayn was it for me. Was the reason I like anything to do with One Direction. Harry's cool. He's goofy as hell. I love watching his stupid videos. Let's see. Cameron Dallas. I've seen a few of his videos. Macon, he's awesome. I used to think he was stuck up and egotistical, but I watched Chasing Cameron on Netflix, and I got to see a side of him that was different. When he had in one episode, him and his sister had to put their dog down, and I literally cried because I know what it's like to lose, a pet that means so much to you, and that was a side of him that I loved. I also watched JC Kalen, who's crazy as hell. Hayes and Nash Square. Oh my God, have you seen their eyes? Skylin's cute. I love Skylin. She's cute. She's a pretty little thing. Let's see. Anything you want to add? Oh yeah, I do animals. I'm pretty knowledgeable of all things animals. I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Fuck. And I'm cussing. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, this is me. This is him. His page is Jody Lamar. Subscribe, whatever. So, yeah, this is me. This is what you see is what you're gonna get, whether you like it or not. So yeah, if you're cool with this, and you want to get to know me more, then like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will respond to you because I only want people who are really genuinely give a damn, to comment. So Yeah, I will comment, and you can follow me on Twitter, and I will follow you back if you like. And you know, just hit me up and get to know me. I'm not as bad as I look. I promise. But I can be bitchy if you piss me off. So try it. Let's see what happens. So that's it. See you guys soon. Yes. Tune in tomorrow night for episode 3 of Ghost Chat, which is something I've been working on because like I said, I look up to all the paranormal figures on YouTube, Huff Paranormal, and all them that are doing awesome things. And I want to aspire. I'm aspiring to be like Amy Adams on Ghost Files because she's a medium and sensitive, and I am too to an extent. I mean, there are days where I know something's here, I can see it, I hear it, but some days that nothing comes to me. But every once in a while, things do come to me, and it's a pain in the butt some days because they're not very nice. Because you have scratches, they can be very mean. But this is me. This is who I am, and take it or leave it. Thanks. Remember, comment, subscribe, whatever. Love you guys. Bye.